The human sphere. Sphere.
Tell me, baby, please, are you gonna stick around? 'Cause all my time's for you. Just tell me that you want me to. I've been looking at you from across the room, and all of these lights look dim compared to you. And I'd be with you if you asked me to. 'Cause you know no one else compares to you. Compares to you. I've been falling, 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 falling. You keep me coming, 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 coming. In every way, I promise I feel the same. 'Cause I love you more than any other words can say. I've been falling, 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 falling. Keep me coming, 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 coming. And every day, in every way, I promise I feel the same. 'Cause I love you more than any other words can say. I'm sorry that it's hard to know, but it's been really hard to show. And I know I gotta keep on breathing, but you know it's really hard when I'm dreaming about me and you and everything that we can do. Are you gonna be on that side now? Tell me, baby, please, are you gonna stick around? 'Cause all my time's for you. Just tell me that you want me to. I've been looking at you from across the room, and all these lights look dim compared to you. And I'd be with you if you asked me to. 'Cause you know no one else compares to you. Compares to you. I've been falling, 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 falling. You keep me coming, 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 coming. And in every way, I promise I feel the same. 'Cause I love you more than any other words can say. I've been looking at you from all this room, and all of these lights look dim compared to you. And I'd be with you if you asked me to. 'Cause I love you, no one else compares to you. Compares to you. It's every day, in every way, I promise I feel the same. 'Cause I love you more than any other words can say.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello there, Gambit. Good to see you. How you doing? Just tried updating my stream setup. Let's see how it goes. Seems I'm bleeding. How did that happen? Oh dear. That's never good. Anyway, yeah, I was just kind of testing out the multi-stream chat, see if I was getting messages across from each of the different places that I'm streaming to at the moment. But can't seem to get Kik's messages to come up at the moment, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. But I'll figure that one out another day. For now, got to get some painting done. Whew. Been hot today, and icky and sticky. Anyway, how are you doing there, Gambit? You good? We're going to be doing a little bit of the cloaks and things like that. I'll use you. Yeah, that's good to hear. Just kind of figuring out where exactly I want to put the camera right now. Just a moment. Hoping that's okay. I think it's looking alright. Are you getting on with any hobbying today? I'm going to try and get some of these cloaks and things done. Once I get the cloaks done, then I can do the silver over the gold. That should look alright. Ah, nice, nice. That base was looking really, really cool. Which part of what is it you're working on the base at the moment in particular? Because I know you kind of got all that kind of nice lighting kind of across it. It was like, if I remember right, it was kind of, you got that red, red and black, contrasting really nicely. I have a terrible memory for colours. It's a real problem for me, especially as someone who likes to do a lot of painting. It seems counter to what I should be doing. You know what? I'm gonna just switch off all of those announcements for songs because it just gets in the way of the conversation. Just give me a moment. I'm gonna figure out how to do that because I'm just kind of playing around with different things here. How do I remove? Ah, there we go. I want to turn that off. Yeah. I don't want to notify in the chat. How do I turn you off? He's not letting me switch it off. Ah, here we go, maybe. Okay, that's fine. Okay. What's playing? Okay. Where is my option to remove it from telling you what is being played? Yeah, it's still doing it, isn't it? Oh, god damn it. Maybe I'll use something else to... Ugh. That's really annoying. Okay, I'm gonna pause that. Can we please switch that off? It's kind of like got the option right there and it just doesn't do anything, so I'm gonna use a different audio thing. Sorry about that. Boo 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 boo. Okay. Oh, nice. I'm going to check them out. Just throw on some random stuff in the back. Let's try playlists. Oh, I have no idea. Come on, give me some music. Let's have a look at your thing while I'm doing that. Sorry, this is a terrible start to everything. Let's have a look at your pictures. Here we go. Ooh, I like those lava base there. Oh, that lava's looking lovely. Oh man, you're doing a great job with that. It's fantastic. Come on. Why am I having so much trouble here? Streaming places, yeah, there we go. Here we go. Okay, let's just do the... Oh, that's loud. Hopefully that's not too loud. Is that still too loud? It's pretty loud, isn't it? Let's turn that down. Okay. Alright, now it's not giving me loads of messages in the chat of what the music is. I don't need that. Alright. But it is awfully loud for me, so I want to turn things down myself. There we go. That's more comfortable. I can knock that up a little bit then. That should be okay. If it's too loud or anything like that, just let me know. Yeah, those rocks and lava are looking really nice. So well done. Looking lovely. Okay. Let's see here. Gonna try and get in under there. Make sure I don't screw up what I've already done. There we go. All right, that's nice and simple. Oh, there's one more there. And then that should be good. When do you think you're going to get Bellicor done? Because it's looking great at the moment. Yeah, it takes a while, doesn't it? I know, but it's looking good, man. Right, are there any other spots that need the purple right now? Not quite right now. I've got to figure out how I'm going to do the legs and the feet and things, because there's kind of like more cloth and stuff under there. So it's a little bit of a curious one, this one. I might do a warm purple maybe, just to contrast. But first we're going to get some blueberry. And we'll get the orchid light on there as well. Fair enough, fair enough. But anyway, you take your time on it and get it looking as good as possible, because it is already looking quite fantastic. Hey, Tyrannic Vet, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome. Good to see you, good to see you. How are you doing, sir? Hope you're well. Hey, Tyrannic Vet. How was your stream? Did you have a good one? That's good to hear, good to hear. Thank you very, very much for the raid. Very, very much appreciated. Welcome everyone whose first time it is here. It was productive. Good, good, good. What were you painting? I'm hoping to get back into doing some more Infinity stuff, so that should be coming soon. Kind of getting ready for the whole GenCon coming up, and I'm kind of hopeful that Aristea is going to be maybe some more information about what's happening with Aristea is going to come, because they're doing their they're kind of going to push Aristea out of print for the current edition. So my guess is it's going to be a new edition, which I'm going to be excited about if it is, because it's an awesome game. Oh, lovely. How is Dark Tide? Is that fun? I've not played any. I remember playing a little bit of Vermintide, but my computer was kind of like a bit of a potato and wouldn't really want to run it very well. So it wasn't much fun for me because of that. The Burner Bomber, that's awesome. Have you managed to pick up a 10th edition copy or anything? Oh yeah, the salty group. It's difficult, isn't it? With video games, is always going to be a bit harder sometimes. Especially if you're pairing with people you don't know or something like that. Yeah, ultimately multiplayer games, what makes them, most of the time, what makes them crap is the other people. Yeah, that's the way it goes. I've got this whole Custodes collection to be painting. It's a commission at the moment. I want to do it justice because the client's really good. It's kind of a follow-up to the first commission I had with him, painting the dreadnoughts. And so now he would like some, instead of actual metallics, we're going for some non-metallics for the special characters and things. So this is what we're attempting today, is getting as much of this done as I can, because I will be wanting to get on with some Infinity in the near future as well, but we're going to do as good a job as possible. Alright, how's everyone else who's come along on the raid? Did you have a good stream? And what are you working on? And where are you from? Please let me know in the chat. Love to know where everyone is coming from and what they're doing for hobby-wise stuff. And again, big thank you for Tyrannic Vet for hosting a raid. I'm kind of doing this a little bit techie-toe. Dang it. Didn't let that dry. Hey, Hot Armories, good to see you. I saw you posted your Custodes pretty much finished, I think you mentioned. The Custodes on the bike. I've still got to get to mine. And get on with that one. But yeah, this is how he's starting to shape up. He's coming on okay. No, yeah, you go for it. Thank you so much for popping in and saying hi and bringing on a bunch of people as well. I've just realized, I just looked up at my screen and was like, oh, my battery's low. Why is my battery low? Because I haven't plugged it in. God damn it. No wonder it was making a weird noise earlier. Alright, you're still going to be working on it a bit more. Fair enough. Okay. Let's go with the Orchid purple. For these purples, I'm using the Vallejo Nocturna series of purples to make these kind of cool purples. Right now I'm just kind of being very rough and not very clean with the work. Just want to kind of get in most of the areas that I need and then hopefully blend it all in a bit afterwards. Yeah, it's hopefully going to get there. There we go. It's a very rough job, but we're getting there. Luckily the colours are really nice, so we're doing okay because of that. Beautiful colour this. I love this orchid purple. Is it orchid purple? Orchid light, sorry. He's very pretty. In there and in there. Okay, it's just a rough coloring at the moment. Right, we're gonna also build in a little bit of depth with some darker colors. So we're gonna use the Imperial Purple and possibly the Purple Hex as well. So knock in a little bit of this just to bring down those gaps a little bit, make them a little darker. Don't need much. I'll just throw these ones down. There we go. All right. Starting off with you. Perhaps want to use a bit of a finer brush, to be honest, but we'll just give it a go. And to be honest, I need to wash it down a little bit. I'm going to use a finer brush and I'm going to water it down because it's still too thick. Maybe I thinned it down too much. This is just kind of giving it a little bit more oomph in the color, I guess. That's looking all right. Yeah, glazing this in is just making it a little bit more visually interesting. Kind of weird because he's making like the shadows actually warmer and the highlights cooler. I don't think it's such a bad thing though. Right, I'm going to go a little bit darker. Make sure we thin it. I don't know if I've thinned it enough again. I went a bit too far on that bit there. Might have to pull that one a little bit back. Now, okay, so we've got that far with the cloth. I think it's looking okay. I'm peeling it. Bad, bad, bad. This might make for a good colour for the Gene Stealer Cult if I get around to painting that Gene Stealer Cult model I've got. This purple's rather nice for it. There we go. Alright. Now I've got this guy's cloak as well, and his cloak is going to be similarly purple, so I want to have a go at just painting that. Now I don't think there's anything on the sword arm that we're going to do that colour, but we might do the helmet's mane of hair that way. I do need to actually paint paint this side black. Make sure I cover it all. To be honest, I can use an even cheaper synthetic. Let that dry for a moment. Hello there, Battle Squig. Thank you very much for the follow. Bandai. Thank you. Where are you joining us from? If I can be so bold to ask. Okay, it's not the best thing to do, but screw it. I'm too impatient. I just want to paint. To be honest, all of this is going to be this color first, so let's just pour it on. From the UK, lovely. Where in the UK are you coming from? So it must be the afternoon back in old Blighty. Yeah, it's what must be midday, I guess. Hey, I'm from Essex, from Southend. However, I am not in Essex. I am not in Southend. I'm very, 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 very far away. And what are you hobbying today? Are you doing any painting or getting anything done? I'm guessing by the name Battle Squig that you are an orc player. I could do with one of those hair squigs myself. Ah, fair enough. Be happy to just lurk. Enjoy the lurk. But thank you very, very much for the follow. Is greatly appreciated. I will get to 150 one day. I'm closing in on it. It's nice. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, 8 people in the chat. Oh, actually I've got to do the top knot here as well. Right, I think that covers all the main bits of the purple. What I might do is I might do a warm purple for the boots, and then just kind of like a brown for the actual bottom of the boot. Oh, well, do we do it actually the gold? So it's actually like, I think it's so hard to tell. I might just do it gold anyway, or like parts of it coming gold, and then God, I can't decide how I want to do the feet and the legs. because I've done some metallic boys here, done them in metallics, and they're all just armor. It's all armor, but for this guy, it does not look like armor. And when I was looking at the some of the pictures of painted versions of him, it looked more like cloth. So yeah, I'm not sure. It's kind of a tricky one. Do I do it just brown with some purple over the top? Maybe. Okay, maybe we'll go with a warm purple, and we'll still keep this part of the legs a cool purple, perhaps. Oh, Christ. We'll give it a go and see how it looks. It's probably going to look awful. I don't know. I'm a bit worried about it, to be honest. Let's give it a go. Hey, Mika Baka, thank you very much.
It's a wonderful evening to have so many people there.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mika Baka. Yeah, we were very lucky. We got raided from Tyrannic Vet, which was very, very, very nice of him to pop in and say hi. I've also tried to update the stream a little bit with a new overlay and things like that. But thank you very much, Mika Baka. I hope you're liking it. Sorry, it's been a bit slow progress this weekend, but I'm going to try and get as much done as I can tonight on this was it Blade Champion? We'll see where we get. Thank you very, very much for the bits. It's very, very kind. Looks like my thing is set up doing it like almost like a double cheer type thing. I've got to figure out what's going on there. Ooh. Nice, nice. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. You sometimes you're doing a project and you just feel like I need to do something else. I need to get to a point where I'm doing something else. Yeah, there's always those times that comes around. But yeah, we're gonna try. Let's get these ones. Let's just get this painted up properly. Let's get these purples. Well, we got them all on the palette. Thank you very much, Mikabaka. Thank you. I know. I still want to get as much done as possible because I know I'm going to be possibly doing some content on Infinity soon when that arrives, but before then I want to get as much of this as I can get done as possible. I've got to imagine how it's falling on him. Going to paint over the eagle insignia, and then we'll come back and do the eagle later. Right now we just want to kind of get the rough highlights in place. There we go. Ooh. Kind of got to see how this thing sits on him. Oh, okay. So it's going to be like this. That makes it a little bit easier to just map out. Yeah, we're just mapping it out. I'm kind of making a very rough job of this at the moment, but as we go, we'll just kind of clean it up a little bit. Make it look a bit smoother with some glazing. Oh, I just realised I've just mapped up some of... Oh no, I haven't. It's okay. It's a bit I haven't painted yet. It's okay. Thought, oh no, I've painted over some of my work. No, I didn't. It was on a bit that is part of the cape that I haven't painted yet, so I'm okay. Okay, I think that gives me a good sense of what it's going to look like. It's actually pretty much straight that, so it's not too bad. Right, we're going to move. Oops, no, I've already done that one. What am I doing? I'm going to go up to the orchid light. Oh, that was a weird sound from my stomach. Went in too early there. Ooh. Slowly but surely we're getting there on this one. Just going to work in these highlights a little bit at a time, and then we'll work in some more depth into it as well. And then hopefully a little bit of glazing will just kind of smoothen off some of our harsher edges. Really like these purples. These purples are a real joy to paint with. Really nice selection of colours. Can't go wrong with them. let's just first of all glaze in a little bit of the middle highlight. In places. Alright. Starting to take some shape. It's starting to look like something. It looks better on the camera than it does in person, I think. But not too bad. Not too bad. Could be worse. Be a lot worse. All right. Okay, that's the initial part there. Now we need to go in and get some of the deeper, darker bits going. So again, we're just gonna really water down this warmer purple here. Just gonna run it into these spaces down here. We're in the dark. Again, just acting as a little bit of a glaze. As a glaze, it's kind of hiding some of my poor brushwork. That one's too thick. Need to water it down just a touch. Well, I wonder how Congealed Collectibles is doing. He had a big kind of training week with the military in Korea this week, and so he's probably collapsed at home. He usually pops in on streams and things, but I'd imagine he's pretty knackered. Hey, Bull GM. Wow, 50-hour work week, that is hard. Whew. And 23 in the last 2 days, oh my. Yeah, no, you chill and lurk away, please. It's good to see you though, Bull GM. Thank you for popping in and saying hi. It seems everyone's been having a bit of a crazy week this week. Dogonazal has also been really busy working, so we haven't seen him for a little bit. And Gildes have had a busy week as well. My week's been pretty interesting, to say the least. I think everyone's feeling it this week a lot. Alright. So that's looking alright. Little drinky poop. For the moment, that'll be okay. Once we've stuck the whole model together, then we can start doing more bigger cleanups and things. We just want to get everything roughly in place at the moment. For here, I don't want to do that. Okay. Getting stronger at the back, thin at the front, stronger at the back. That's what I'm going to try to go for. See how that looks. There we go. Ahoy. Something like that. if that looks any good or not. So you just got to keep throwing paint at something until you feel something actually starts to work. But I don't know if this is going to. This feels like I'm not going to quite get the desired look I want. I don't know. Painting hair can be very, very tricky. Okay. Right, we've got all of those bits of purple done on there that I needed to get done. So now we're going to try and get that last little bit of the cloth that are on the legs of this man here. And we're going to try and do that in a warm purple. I'm going to give that a go. See how it looks. So we're going to start with amethyst. A bit of a contrasting purple. Let's see how it goes. There's the amethyst. This is a much warmer purple. Doesn't have a good initial coverage, that's the wrong problem. I think the next layer up does. I still got to highlight the blue on the legs that the purple on the kind of the bluish. The cool purple on the legs I haven't highlighted yet or shaded. It's very flat at the moment, so that's something else I've got to do. Thanks. There we go. All right, that's got an initial coating on there. I do need to get a bit more of you. And put you across there. You can see the coverage is completely different from that purple to the other purple. Hello. Thank you very much, Samara World. I think that was from YouTube, perhaps. So thank you very, very much. I'm trying to figure out where that might have actually come from. I'm still figuring out a bunch of these. Oh no! It was from, of course, it was from Kick. Thank you very, very much. That was awesome. Thanks so much there. So at the moment, I haven't got Kick kind of linking into the group chat at the moment or anything, but if you do want to say hello, I do have the chat next to me here. So thank you very, very much for the follow. That's awesome. Thank you, Zamora70. That's great. We're just now going in and doing some of the highlighting on these purples. Trying to get this Custodes looking as beautiful as possible. If you've just popped in, please come and say hello. Let me know what you're working on and what you're painting. It's always great to see what people are doing or hear what people are doing. Otherwise I end up starting to talk to myself and I'm never quite sure if what I'm saying is very clear when I start doing that too much. Time for a second coat of the amethyst. And that kind of gives me the coverage that I'm looking for. Go. Okay. Right, let's carry on with the highlighting for the legs. Going up to the orchid light. We don't need too much of this though, because it's right down on the legs, so there's not much light falling on there. So we don't want to go too high, although I'm probably going to go ahead and make that mistake anyway right now. So wish me luck. Right, now we put in the shadow with a different brush. Would be helpful. And we work in a little bit of shadow. Just a little bit. You keep it fairly thin so it doesn't, so it hopefully blends a little and acts a bit more like a glaze that's kind of giving a little bit of warmth into the shaded areas of the purple. we go. Right, those legs looking alright, I think. I think they're okay. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Right, now we can try and maybe work on these other purples. So next I'm going to need, I think, witch purple, and then lipstick. This stuff gets really thin and separates very quickly. Needs a really good shake. Yeah. I think this one is one that needs to put the little paint mixing ball in. Would be helpful, or two maybe. I think I've got some about. I'll have to have a check around. Yeah, it comes out really thin, but we'll make do. And then this one, thankfully, is pretty thick and vibrant. Right, let's try the next one up, because the next one up, nice and thick, should be a bit more fun to put onto the model. Maybe I should leave it to dry just a little bit longer, maybe. Stop being so impatient. I think I should probably stop being so impatient. But I've started now. I'm just gonna continue, even though I know it's a bad idea. There we go, we're alright. I think we're okay. Yeah, I think it's a fine colour. It's not too in your face, so I think that works out okay. It's all right. I think we're okay. Now that's got us so far. I think next I gotta finish off some more. A little bit more of the NMM gold on the underside of the arm there, and we've got to do the helmet as well. Those two, and I've got to do a little bit of that there as well. Once those are done, then we can do the silver heraldry on the model. Once the silver heraldry is all kind of done, I've got to make sure I paint this scabbard of the sword here. I think we can then pop in the we can stick on a couple of parts of the body there, which would be nice. That'd be kind of cool. But right now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a short break while I go get myself a drink. I'll catch you guys in about 5 minutes, if that's all right. See you in a moment. Alright, I am back. Sorry about that. Oh, I lost a few in the break, but that's fine. Cheers to you. Hope everyone's been okay. Right, I want to be doing some more. I want to get all the browns done, don't I? So there is a bit on you to do, but mostly it's going to be on you. So let's get them done. Alright, I'm going to clear out some of this stuff. Bye bye to you. Purple hex and imperial purple over there. I'm going to need you 3, 4 there to do my my NMM gold. So we're going to have the brown, leather brown, red orange, oh sorry, orange red even, and heavy gold brown, and some ivory. There we go. So we've got some of the black there. Black's kind of run out actually. Yeah, I'm going to try using any of the old black that I got in there, so I have to put in some black as well. There we go. Don't need much of it. Just need to darken the brown just enough there. I'll do this helmet. Anyway, hope you're all doing well. Anyone out there painting any of the Leviathan box set? If anyone's got that. Can't say I'm going to be getting that. I've got enough coming my way. Tag raid will hopefully be one day shipping soon. Chance should be a fine thing. Then next year it'll be Apex Legends, the board game. do the helmet first, so there's part of the helmet done. Just the dark brown. Now we're going to knock it up a little bit with just a regular brown. Excuse me. Just catching some of the edges a little bit. Still covering a lot of the model, but keep letting some of that darker brown shine through a little bit, just to kind of give it some depth. Don't have to worry about the fleur-de-lis type stuff. That's all going to be painted, blue silver. Okay, right, now we get to mix a little bit of the orange with the brown. And we just keep working our way up to get our NMM gold. Just catching bits here and there. I'm going to get less and less and less as we go in terms of the areas of the highlight. Just as we get a diminishing kind of points of light. Hopefully it will look okay. I'm going to go with the pure orange next. Whoops. Right, that's the orange. Then we're going to mix in a little bit of orange with the heavy gold brown. And that's going to make it into this very lightish orange. How's Bellacore coming along, Gambit, if you're still there? You're getting closer to finishing the stairs. His base. So next we're going to go with the pure heavy gold brown. This is where it's going to kind of knock out a lot of the orange that we've got going on. But the orange is still going to be there. Just coming up out of the dark. Between the light and the dark. That's what's going to kind of give it its warmth. Right, we're going to mix in a little bit of ivory with a little bit of the heavy gold brown. And this is what's going to give us a final highlight. We're not going to go fully up to ivory on this. We're going to keep it a little bit darker. Okay, we've got like a bit of a gold going on there. You're not going to see exactly how it looks at the moment because we haven't done the silver as well. But the silver is hopefully going to be looking like this on the shoulder there, just with the blue NMM silver there. And that's what we're going to be going for all of the little like wings and fleur-de-lis type things. That's what we're gonna aim to get looking hopefully good. But yeah, that's kind of the main aim there. Hold on a second, I just gotta check something. Okay, just a little thing I just want to check there. Okay. Got to do a little bit more of the brown here, just on the undersides here of the sword arm. Again, something I can probably fix a little bit more when it's stuck onto the actual body. But for the time being, getting a little bit on there now is good, as it means I don't have to kind of reach in to weird places. At least as long as even if it's in a place where it's a bit hidden, having a bit of paint on there is good to see that it, you know, isn't. It doesn't look like you're being too lazy. Still going to be bits that I am going to be a little bit lazy on, but only because you're not going to really see them so much. And go for a little bit of the less is more approach. make a mistake now. There we go. That's fine. Okay, so the NMM Gold's done on that and that. We just got one more bit to do with NMM Gold, and that is the little bit of armor that's on there before I forget. So, you pop you on. Boop. And get our dark brown going. There we are. And then, how did I do the... Okay, I just left that black. We're going to get the mixture of the orange and the brown together. And... Ooh, I put that on a bit thick, didn't I? Alright. A little spot of the orange. I don't know if I've really placed the lighting on this one very well. Didn't help that I kind of screwed. Oh, I can always redo this when it's stuck on. To be honest. Mix it with the gold brown. It's probably hard for you to see because it's against this orange goop that's on the base there. But we'll get it onto the main model in a minute. that'll do for the time being. We'll clean that up a little bit once it's onto the model itself. Once it's on there properly like. Okay. Ah, lovely. Something I was going to do, something I was going to say, I can't remember what it was. Right, we're going to have a quick look at the model and see if there's any real... that's right, we're going to do the scabbard there before I stick the cloak on. The scabbard's got some metal on there as well. So, how much are we going to be covering? Let's just see. Oops. That's the first thing to check is... Okay, it doesn't look too bad. It's okay. To be honest, it covers that sword pretty well. Can't really see it very much. So we'll paint it just basically. And then we can stick on this this cloak. Once the cloak's on, oh no, actually we're not going to stick on the cloak yet. I think we've got to do all of that blue silver first, because there's going to be some bits which are hard to get to. So yeah, that's what we're going to try and do. Oops. Okay, so we're gonna, there is one more bit of NMM gold that we need to do, which I just realized, and that's on the ends of these little tassels, these kind of Roman legionnaire style, I don't know what you would call them. Little flappy bits in front of your groin. Is that the technical term? I doubt it is. Groin flaps, that's what they are. Groin flaps. There we go. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Oops. Okay. Right, yeah, I've got to get to the regular brown now. Touch of water in there, just to flow it around a little bit. We're going to be fairly liberal with it, but we're not going to hit absolutely everything. So that we keep some of that dark brown that we've been painting in there. I'm going to mix the orange with the brown to make a kind of a poopy color. Then we just go with the straight orange. And then we mix the orange with the heavy gold brown. Make a nice light orange. There we go. And then we go in with just the pure heavy gold brown. Just catching little bits. And finally, the pièce de résistance, the cherry on top, is the ivory and heavy gold brown mix. And there we go. Get yourself some little gold groin flaps. They're looking all right. Oh, I need a stretch. Oh, that did the trick. Oh. Okay then. Right, we've got to have a go at doing all of these silver parts now. Now to do the silver, what I've used is a dark blue grey, cold grey, and ivory. Now that's the initial part I do, and then I will glaze in this very dark purpley blue, light blue, and turquoise, and that's how we get this effect. So I'm quite pleased with this kind of look. I think it's kind of nice. I might knock out some of the blue that I've got there. It's very, very blue, but the kind of nice thing about it is because it's kind of like a very cool cold blue, it tonally is very a nice contrast to the very warm gold. So for that reason, I kind of like it. Now, if we can get those eagles in the back there done, we can stick this guy's head in. And that will be kind of nice to get his head in there. And we can paint up the rest of his face as well. So, got some black still here, which needs a little bit of moisture. A wee bit of moisture. Just gonna clean up that area there. And then we go to the other side. There we are. Ooh. So yeah, there's a few of these details that I'm gonna have to just try and catch with the black. Without ruining the work that I've already done. Right, where were we? There. Sorry if you can't see, I kind of got to get it in a position where I'm not screwing up my work. Okay. Oh, hello there. Who have we got a raid there in from? Hello there, evil Robotrix. How's it going? Thank you very much. We've got like a little raid going on. To you too, although I'm painting a Custodes, that's perhaps not appropriate. But yeah, welcome, welcome. Thank you for popping in and bringing in your crew as well. How's it going? What have you been working on? And so yeah, thank you very much, Horrible Painter, for raiding in there with your party of 10, and Evil Robotrix, welcome, welcome. What have you been doing on your raid? Did you have a good one? Not on your raid, on your stream. Did you have a good one? Already my head's going a little bit weird. Very happy to accept you into the fold here. For anyone who's unaware, has not been to my channel before, welcome, welcome. Nah, lovely. I've got some orcs I can share with you. I've got the what's it? The Cruel Boys. This was kind of like an experiment for me to paint up some Cruel Boys a little while ago, because I don't normally paint in metallics, but this was like a good experiment to try and do some metallics and things. Thanks very much, Horrible Painter. Yeah. Thank you, Bull GM, for welcoming the raiders. Yeah, this is the NMM gold we're going for on this Custodes who has no head or arm or cape at the moment, but they'll be on there soon, hopefully. But yeah. Thank you very much, Evil Robotrix. But yeah, these orcs were really fun to have a paint with. These are kind of a fairly quick paint scheme, where I used the like black oil paints to do the shading kind of thing. Do a wash with oil paints. And it comes out really, really nice. So you kind of do a really basic paint scheme, and then you just throw the oil paint wash over it, rub it off, and it comes out looking pretty awesome. So yeah. Actually, no, these guys are Warhammer. They're the Cruel Boys. They're the followers of Mork, I think. So they are brutally cunning, I think, or are they cunning brutal? I always get those two mixed up. But they are very, very kind of Lord of the Ringsy style, for sure. But no, there's a whole bunch. I've got, like, this is one in process at the moment. The leader of the lot. He's currently in process. I haven't had time to get back to him, but I'll eventually get there. The shaman was pretty cool. He was fun little fella to paint as well. But yeah, orcs is... I never really painted very many orcs when I was first into like Games Workshop stuff. So recently I was like, I need to fix that. So I picked up like the Cruel Boys from Dominion, fairly cheap. Someone was selling them online, so I was like, yeah, I'll pick them up and I'll give them a go. And so I've still got the Hobgrots to go with them. But they're probably going to have to wait a little while because I am busy. One, with this commission here for Custodes. It's kind of a mix of some metallic Custodes that I've been painting up with the kind of the special characters and the nicer characters painted in NMM. To be honest, I'm much more comfortable painting NMM than I am other stuff. Horrible Painter, thank you very much for the follow, Bandai! But yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty cool mini, isn't he? It looks like Goldham from World of Warcraft. Yeah, I didn't actually think about that, but yeah, he pretty much does. Thank you very much for the follow. I'm getting slowly but surely closer to my 150. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge to everyone who's popped into the stream right now. Yeah, this is kind of fun. What we're going to be doing now is I'm going to be doing this kind of silver NMM over all of the insignias and the fleur-de-lis type things and everything else that's going on there. But yeah, it's all cool. So yeah, these are the other parts of the mini that are just kind of like getting ready to be put on. And then worked on a little bit more, but I wanted to get like the main bits of the cloth and the armor kind of painted mostly before I stuck it all together. And then once I've stuck it all together, I can clean it up a little bit more, make it look a little bit nicer. And then I've got to do some work on the basing and things. But I've also got like a whole bunch of other stuff. I've got this Forge World ones as well to paint, which are these flying dudes. They'll be kind of cool. Thank you, Evil Robotrix, for the follow. That's absolutely fantastic. Bandai. If you've noticed there, my main stuff to paint is actually not Warhammer. My the stuff I paint the most is Infinity. I don't know if there's any Infinity players out there or Infinity painters out there, but that's kind of actually my main bread and butter. But I have not had my main bread and butter for a while. But I am looking forward to getting back into doing some Infinity painting in the near future. Especially with Gen Con coming around the corner, there's some kind of cool minis hopefully coming out, and I'm going to be trying to paint them when I can get hold of them. But what we're going to do now is we're going to be painting up the silver, and to do that I've got my dark blue grey, I got some black on the palette if I need that. Get some cold grey, and I've already got some ivory as well on the palette, and I'm just going to use those 3 paints for the first part of it. Once we've kind of got the grayscale across it, then we're going to go in with a glaze with night blue and turquoise, and that's what's going to hopefully get this effect here on all of the heraldry and things like that. But yeah, it'll be good. But so Horrible Painter, you've been painting some orcs. Are you doing 40k orcs, I'd imagine? And how did they turn out? I'll have to go and check out your stream later as well, and try and make sure I follow and catch you when I'm chilling myself. So, get a bit of that. May paint that a different color later. I'm doing this very roughly. Just kind of getting a general idea across there. Yeah, that's kind of the way to go, isn't it? I mean, 40k, you just have to have so many models on the bloody table that you've got to be able to kind of get through them fairly quick. Excuse me. So yeah, this is the hero though, so I've got to take my time on this one. But hopefully my client will enjoy it. When it is all finished. And how about you, Evil Robotrix? What have you been painting? If you are painting at the moment. Right, that's crazy, right? That's why I kind of like Infinity, because Infinity, I you know, the armies are pretty small, and I can take my time on them and actually work on improving. I also do a little bit of, I'm trying to do some more of like bust work and larger scale minis. I have entered into the Reddit competition for painting, and I'm trying to get this Lady of the Lake done, but with commissions and other stuff coming up, it's kind of hard to find the time to actually work on her. So this is actually still very early stages on her, but I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to get her to a decent level for the competition, to be honest. I don't think I'm going to have time for it, but who knows, I might sneak in a bit of time to try and work on her a little bit more. And get her where hopefully she can at least do okay in the competition. But yeah. How is it an issue for you at the moment? Thank you very much. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Is there anything that is catching your eye at the moment? Horrible Painter, did I go and see your stream before? I'm trying to think if I jumped into one of your streams once. I'm absolutely lost. I have a feeling I was like quite a while ago in one of your streams. Right, let's get on with. Right, these are the two magical paints that we're going to be using: the turquoise and the night blue. This is going to be good. Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? If I were to jump into 40k again, if I were to ever go, you know what, I have the space and I have the money and I can do it and I feel like I have the time to paint it, Gene Stealer Cult. Gene Stealer Cult would be my go-to. I would be proper chuffed with going with the Gene Stealer Cult army. And yeah, they're good, aren't they? Oh, possibly, yeah, most likely, yeah, because Horrible Painter, it rings a bell, you know. So yeah, I'll probably catch you on Instagram or something like that. Yeah, if you're recognizing my logo, I'm getting logo recognition. That's good. But yeah. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to just take a touch of this paint, but we're going to water it right down till it's super thin. You can kind of see that, hopefully. So it's very, very translucent. I want it to be basically like a wash almost, but we're kind of glazing, so let me just pop this here. So this one, I'm going to just pour it into the darker gradients. This one you're not going to see so well, but it's just going to be there. And wherever the turquoise doesn't touch, this one will just have a little bit of a shine through. We'll see if this turns out okay or not. I'm not actually I'm not feeling too convinced that this one's going to look right, but anyway. I'm actually not in England. I'm in Japan. I live in Japan. I've been in Japan for 15 years, and this is my home. I haven't been back to England for 4 years. Not since literally just before the pandemic. So I'm originally from Essex. I'm from Southend, mate. But I kind of lost the thick accent as much as possible. I mean, you can probably tell I'm a little bit middle class, but I also kind of dropped the Essex accent because it's horrible, unlike Horrible Painter. What made me move to Japan? Oh. Initially at university I studied film, and I got really into Japanese cinema, and after finishing university I was like, I kind of want to not just visit Japan, I want to live in Japan, see what it's like to live in Japan. So I came here for a year teaching, as everyone does. And came back to England and was like, kind of England sucks. So I then went back to Japan, and I've been there for 15 years. So yeah, I just got comfortable here, I guess. I'm really comfortable here. Whenever I come back to England, I get reverse culture shock and stuff. It's kind of weird. But yeah, it's been fun. But I've now got a family here. I got a daughter. I got a wife. I got a daughter. I feel like I should have said that in the other order there, like, rather than the daughter first and then the wife. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna reapply some ivory just to get a bit more of a shine in here. Hey, it's I don't know if it was just seemed what was comfortable, and my whole life was kind of like trying to get away from bloody Southend. So like university, I took the opportunity to go to like Yorkshire just to get away from my hometown. To be honest, I just wanted to try something different, a different place, and then it eventually pushed me all the way to the other side of the world. So here I am, and now in the last few years been really getting into painting and hopefully improving. I think I'm improving. I think I'm getting better. Not sure if I'm getting any faster, but I'm certainly improving, getting better, I think. I'm actually entering my first like proper competition at the moment as well. I've submitted my piece, which was I can't show you it right now unless you have a look on my Instagram. You can go and look at there, of a bust of Tyr, which I'm pretty proud of. It's probably my best work yet. It's still rough work, but it's still my best work. And that's been kind of put into a competition, and it's been on display in the shop, which has kind of been nice. So it's a competition in Osaka, but it also gets compared with others around the whole of Japan. So fingers crossed I do okay. But my main aim was to get it displayed, and it, like, as soon as I submitted it, they displayed it, and I was like, well, that was obviously a very achievable goal. Let's see if I can actually win anything. But it's the Vallejo Showcase competition in Japan. My audio's going a bit weird there. It's jumping a bit. Computer's getting a bit hot. That's probably why. He's going crazy. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually looking forward to. It's about another week or 2 weeks where they're gonna start doing the voting for everything. But I want to just go and see everyone else's submitted work and see what the competition is like, and hopefully as well on the awards day maybe meet some other painters in Japan, because this is another reason why I started doing the Twitch, because it's like I love this hobby and I have absolutely like no one to talk to about it. My wife just doesn't get it, which is fine, but she just supports me, which is lovely. But talking about it to anyone, they just, you know, you get that glazed eye look kind of thing. But on here, when you come on to Twitch and stuff, you just get kind of connected with people that are in the hobby, and you can kind of talk about the stuff, and they'll be polite enough to hang around for a little bit and listen, because at least they're into the same things. We're going for a quick and dirty NMM here. There we go. Let me get the ivory. I'm literally not even mixing my paints at the moment, which normally is something I would do, is mix. Oh my, what happened there? Crikey, you alright there, Gambit? Man, that sucks. How long did that take you out for? I mean, the thing about the hobby is, what I like the most about it is I think it's got the best, like, community. Well, I'm going to say the painting side of it has, like, the best community. I perhaps won't say the gaming side always does. But generally, people are pretty good, I think. But the painting side of things, I think everyone's, like, super supportive, helpful. There's loads of resources online to help you get better at painting and learn techniques and things. It can be a little bit overwhelming at first, especially when there's so many people doing it. And, like, one of the things is, if you get started painting, don't get put off by people being better than you at the beginning. My stuff when I started was absolute doggy doo-doo. But it just comes with time, you know. Yeah, 45 minutes. Yeah, I thought you were out for a bit, because I think I threw a question out to you, Gambit, and I was like, oh, it's not normally like Gambit to not respond. So I was like, oh, something must be up. He must be out doing something or something like that. That's cool. If you're in the Games Workshop, yeah, they're very passionate welcoming, because they want you to buy stuff. They're very good at that. But yeah, but no, they genuinely are kind of into it and things, and it is good. Yeah. I remember my first Mini, basically getting back into it into Japan. I remember my very first Mini as a kid. I think it was actually I know it was a Skaven. I got massively into Skaven when I first got into Warhammer as like a 10-year-old. It was Skaven for me. Greyseer Thanquil and it was just been released. I got Greyseer Thanquil, and it's a Grandmaster Snitch, I think was the name of the character at the time, which was the assassin. I got those two metal models just as they were released. And my first one to paint was Thanquil, which I had no base coat. I just slapped paint on it, and I remember realizing that there was one paint I didn't buy that I really, really wanted, and my mum, being the wonderful woman that she is, drove me back to the store to pick up one pot of paint and come back home. So it's very sweet of her. I couldn't imagine doing that for my daughter. I'd be like, you just wait next week. You just wait until next week. But yeah. Oh, the only thing I asked you was, how was Be'lakor going? Were you making good progress on the base? That's what I wanted to ask. That's all. But yeah. But you know, buying paints can get to be a thing if you get into painting. Some people go a bit overboard and buy lots of paints. I actually don't paint with very many paints. When I say not very many, I'm probably working with, I'm saying that 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. I've probably got about 80 paints in front of me. And that's kind of everything that I have. And for a lot of painters, that's not very many. But saying that though, I've got probably another 10 inks in here as well. I've been trying to branch out and try out different types of paints. So I've got like inks as well, which are kind of fun to use in the airbrush as well. But they can also mix with metallic inks as well, which is kind of fun. And I've just kind of branched out into using the oil paints as well. That's what you saw with the orcs. It's kind of fun. Ah, that's good, man. If you can, you could check out his Be'lakor. It's really, really awesome. What I would actually say as well is, if you're interested or if you want to share anything as well, please just join the Discord. The Discord is a good place for my little community to hang out and share stuff. So if you want to see, yeah, they are good with the airbrush, aren't they? If you do want to see the Be'lakor by Gambit, you can check his stuff in the work in progress category on our Discord and stuff. It's definitely worth checking out. Lots of people sharing lots of really awesome stuff, so I'm always really, really pleased that people are sticking around the Discord and throwing stuff up there from time to time. It's nice. I remember when I started the Discord, it took months for it to actually get started. I must have had it for a long time before I actually started getting any momentum, but now it's starting to get some momentum. I'm kind of really, really happy with it. What was I doing? That's right, I was painting NMM. NMM. I think I've been waiting all evening for someone to be a bit chatty in the stream so that I could actually talk about stuff. Have a little break from the painting. Because I've had a fairly quiet stream. Our regulars have had a hard week this week, and they needed some time to chill. Pretty much everyone seems to be having a hard week this week. No. I'm happy for the distraction. I thrive on the distraction because I am a master at procrastination. A master of procrastination, and yeah, that's something. Talking about procrastination, I've been. Hey there, social alien! How's it going? Thank you for joining. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. But yeah, speaking of why can't I say that word today? That's insane. Speaking of procrastination, I've been messing around with a lot with ChatGPT just for shits and giggles mostly. And I think I had it write like a summary of some 40k lore in the style of a Donald Trump speech, and it was really good. Like, oh my god, this is exactly how he speaks. I'll try and pull it up and have a look. No problem, man. You've had a hard week as well. Man, everyone's had a hard week. Everybody. Congealed's had a hard week. The Gonazel I haven't seen all week because he's been having a hard time. I kind of messaged him on Discord to see how he's doing, and he was like, yeah, just being crazy busy right now. Bull GM's had a really, really busy week, so he's just lurking in the background. And yeah, like all the regulars, all my followers are just like, I'm freaking knackered, mate. So like no one's chatty because everyone's just like, I just need to zone out for a bit and just do some painting. To be honest, I've needed that as well, but I'm always happy to throw in a few words here and there. When I can. It's all good. But yeah, it's nice. All right. The bald who? What did I say? Did I say something stupid? The bald. I see. I've already lost my lost the plot a little bit. What did I say? Did I say something stupid? But Bull GM. If I said something else, I meant Bull GM. Yeah. No. He's just being crazy busy. He's just got like a crazy amount of work. He's got a few more days of it, and then I think we'll probably be seeing him about a bit more. I meant the Bull GM. I don't know what I said. What did I say?
Did I just say the bald guy or something? I don't know. I don't know. Either that, or you're just messing with me, and I'm just forgetting what I'm saying. I'm having. I think maybe I'm having a stroke. I don't know. Fair enough. Thank you. You did do some painting this week, though. Fantastic. What did you paint? What did you get done? Right, I'm gonna have a go at this eagle on his back. Tyranids, not wolves. Tyranids, fun. Yeah, you had those Tyranids that you're working on, right? How are they coming along? Are they you getting a lot done? Are you happy with the progress? Because is it you're going for the kind of like the black chitinous armor type of thing, like actual alien style? Was that what you're doing? Sorry if I'm mixing it up with someone else. I'm pretty sure yours was the ones going for kind of like the alien inspired Tyranids, if I remember rightly. Oh, you purple. I'm completely wrong. Completely wrong. I do try to remember like my viewers' paint schemes and what they're painting when they tell me, but man, I'm terrible. Welcome back, Evil Robotrix. Thanks, man. It's mostly about just lots of contrasts, like very sudden contrasts. That's what kind of sells it. Alright, we'll see if I can do it on this this eagle. So now I've kind of the trick is like now I've done the black, and then I've kind of it's not dry brushing, but it's highlighting. I'm just going to limit the amount that I highlight, really, and that's what's going to hopefully sell it, because it's rather than going overboard with how much I put on. If I just do a touch of it, it looks like it's a spot that's shining, and it kind of gives the impression that it's a shining metal. As long as you've got that gradient in there. I'm kind of screwing this one up though. Ah, no, thank you very much, Horrible Painter. Thank you so much for the raid as well. And yeah, you take care, man. Have a lovely one. Have a great one. Have a lovely Saturday evening. For me, it's already turned to Sunday. Sadly, Sunday. Another day closer to work. Yeah. I guess in some ways you could actually call this bit work, because this is a commission. But if this could be my regular day job, oh my god, I would be thrilled. I would be so happy. What ain't gonna happen though? I ain't no Sergio Calvo. Boo Mondays, right? Nice, that sounds fun. Take care, Horrible Painter. Bye-bye. Yeah, Boo Mondays. Boo Mondays. Right, now we're going to hit it with some of the ivory. This is where we're going to make it shine. Haha, that's true. To be honest, I don't really notice paydays. I have a wife and child. None of that. I don't really see any of that. The cool thing is, like, this is one of the reasons I do painting commissions, is that pays for my hobby. Twitch subscriptions, Twitch cheers, and painting commissions is what pays for my and selling painted minis is what pays for my hobby things. So for me, getting my wonderful subscribers who resubscribe every month supporting me, that's what keeps me going in the hobby. Allowing me to buy new things and feel like I can splash out on Kickstarters. Yeah. 3 kids and a wife. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that'll eat up everything, right? Yeah. And like you're saying, like, about this hobby. This hobby can get a little expensive, but to be honest, it compared to most other hobbies, it's not that expensive. I remember hearing about how expensive, like, just things like knitting and sewing and would cost in terms of buying the wool and all the needles and things like that. And I was like, wow, that's actually sometimes more expensive than my plastic crack hobby of toy soldiers. Right, now can I sell this effect with the blues? And I don't mean the music, the blues, although the blues is fantastic. I mean the color blues. Yeah, to be honest, I jumped out of doing GW stuff. I'm painting GW stuff because that's what everyone wants painted. When I do commissions and things, that would be the general thing that I would do. And it's fun to do them. I absolutely love painting GW stuff because the models are absolutely fantastic. I just don't really get into the game systems. I love the lore, but I don't really get into the game systems as much anymore. I prefer Infinity. And if I was to get back into it, Malifaux. Smaller gangs, so I can spend more time painting them, making them look good, and then playing a game which is I think is a better game. Blood Bowl's good. Yeah, Blood Bowl's fun, but again, Blood Bowl's like, this is the thing. Like, a lot of the GW stuff is more. It's fun. It's purely fun. If I wanted something though that I'm actually thinking a little bit harder, then I think Blood Bowl's fun for kind of like a bit more switch off play kind of thing. But I play Aristea. Aristea is my Blood Bowl, and it is
a phenomenal game. And very, very tactical, with very interesting synergies. Can't recommend Aristay enough. And if you wanted, they're putting it out of print at the moment, because my theory is that they're getting ready for maybe a second edition. But if you wanted to get the first edition print, it's now 60% off at the Corpus Belli store. Promotion, promotion, promotion. Aristay is a fantastic game. But even so, even if you don't want to get that, you can play it on Tabletop Simulator. They got a really good mod for it. I played it last night on stream as well. It's good. It's a very good game. My painting of the models isn't particularly great, because I painted them a fair few years ago now. But this is some examples of models from the game. But yeah, there's Moonchild. It's kind of like all sorts of different characters, and every single character in the game plays completely different from one another. I've got 32 characters, and not a single one of them play similarly, really. They're really, really good. Hippolyta. They're really cool. Gaia. Man, my painting is really bad from these. This is before I was like, I really want to get good at painting. Yeah, they're pretty. Yeah, I kind of look at them and go, yeah, it's not great. But yeah, that was. The game's fantastic though. Really good. If you want to see a battle report of it, hey, Biggest Gobbo! Good to see you. Afternoon to you. Evening for me. How's it going? Hope you're well. But yeah, as I was saying, Aristay is a fantastic game. I've got a couple of battle reports I made of maybe a couple of years ago on YouTube, which kind of act as a good introduction to the game as well. But I really like the game. It's really good. It's a really awesome game. I'm trying to put together another video battle report for it from the game I played yesterday over stream. It was really cool. How are you doing with are you painting your Tyranids now, or didn't you just get what's it, oh, I gotta go over this in black first. Didn't you just get Leviathan, and you're already out spending more money? Yeah, spill the beans. What did you get? Nah. I hope you've got time to build and paint it all.
Saw you building the Tyranids a little bit before. Saw those photos on Discord. Nice. I hope they're the really silly ones with the horns. Which Vikings never actually wore, I believe. He's just a myth. But it would look good on a Space Wolf. You guys and your Space Wolves. I'm afraid I'm a dirty Dark Angels player. I was gonna say the Dark Angels and the Space Wolves have had a history of not playing nice with one another, but to be honest, I think the Space Wolves haven't played nice with anyone for a long time. To be honest, they've been a little bit rude to some of the other chapters, if I'm gonna say anything. Yeah, no, thank you very much for joining the stream. It's always a pleasure to see you. I haven't been on to watch much on Twitch these days. Things have been a bit hectic. I'm trying to. I've got like this commission to be doing. My client is very, very kind and is like, don't, just take your time, don't worry about it. But I kind of want to just get as much of it done as possible because I know I've got stuff coming down the line. I've got some things coming that I'm definitely going to want to spend some time covering because I may be getting some early copies of things. Which is going to be fun. I'm really hoping there's this particular model I will be getting as early access to paint. So I've kind of like got my fingers crossed and hoping that everything comes over here safely from Europe. I love doing NMM. It's so much fun. Go with whatever you like the most is definitely the way to go. Whatever like you see and it makes you go, I want to paint that, that's what you should do. Because ultimately you want to have the motivation to paint it and to build it and to play with them. And usually the best motivation is these guys look cool, I think they're cool, their lore is cool, and so playing with them, I'm more excited to play with them. So yeah, definitely don't worry too much about how they're gonna look and what it's gonna be like. Hey, Go Sucked! Yeah, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, it's going good. Oh, Go Sue. Okay, thank you, Go Sue. Sorry. Thank you very much. Thank you. Where are you joining us from, Go Sue? If I may ask. I always like to find out where people are coming from. Getting people from all over. No problem, don't worry. I live in Japan, so I'm used to Japanese names and things like that.
But so yeah, I'd just be curious where you're perhaps from as well. Yeah, yeah, it does. It is, isn't it? I was like, oh, it's kind of like a jokey name. No, actually, it's just me mispronouncing it. Oh, damn it. Sorry about that. Ah, right, I see. Go suck it. Hey, it works as a stream name in that sense, you know. I always struggled with figuring out a good name for being online with. But I ended up just going with zombie sashimi. It just seemed to work, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stick with it. It's a bit of a weird one, to be honest, to have as an online name, but there you go. Cool. Are you painting anything today? Yeah, I'm incredibly indecisive. Again, procrastination is my thing. I'll sit here and look at a model for an hour and go, I don't know what color I'm going to paint this. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yep, that's right. Hey, Chimera King 007, thank you very much for the follow, Bandai! Oh, you're building your Leviathan box right now. Oh, nice. Oh, an Iron Warriors, man. Interesting, nice. Bandai, yeah, okay. So I should explain. That came as a more of a joke thing. One of my first subscribers and followers on Twitch joined when I was playing a game of Infinity online, and I was playing. Yeah, it is Banzai, and I was playing the JSA, the Japanese Secessionist Army, and my basically my samurai kind of ninja kind of group was charging forward through smoke in their team, running through a smoke grenade to go and just rip apart a core team of the enemy. And I screamed, Banzai! A Spire painting in the chat was like, Bandai, why are you screaming a toy company's name? And so it just kind of stuck from that. It's a stupid little reason why, but that's why I had Bandai. And it kind of stuck as just like a meme thing that we just started screaming Bandai all the time for stuff. So yeah, and then it became, when someone follows me, it's my alert, Bandai! So yeah. Thanks, suck it. I have not seen the Cities of Sigmar box yet. I'll have to go and check that out later. You can list the stuff that you like. Epic Scale Heresy was announced today. Ooh, that does sound actually pretty cool. That's nice. But yeah, Evil Robotrix, what? Just give us the list of all the stuff that you like, and why you like it, because then I'm sure those who do like the faction can get excited and start spouting lore and information and things. Oh right, the new model was super cool. The new Manticore. Interesting. I'm gonna have to check that out, Mikabaka. Definitely have to check that one out. Oh, for a moment there, I was thinking Manticore is in the Imperial Guard kind of tank, but an actual Manticore, awesome. I have to check that out. Oh wow, Orcs, Thousand Sons, Sisters of Battle, Gene Stealers, Elder, possibly Chaos. Nice, nice, nice. All right, so yeah, you're full on like Xenos with a little bit of. And Thousand Sons are pretty Xenos friendly, to be honest. I'm currently listening to is it The Claws of Horus by by Aaron Dembski Bowden, and the main character in that is a Thousand Sons sorcerer who is fairly friendly towards aliens. Nice. It does. I mean, just the whole concept sounds pretty cool. I've got to check them out. The fact that they're updating like just regular people, and that's gonna be nice. Here, I'm gonna have to check that out. Xenos. Purge the alien. Yeah, no, those are all good choices. I think to an extent, like, if you don't want to break the bank, maybe avoid Orcs and Gene Stealers, perhaps. Just because you need a lot just to field a small army. The others, though, you can kind of, I don't think you need a lot. You don't need as much to field an army and things, so those ones might be a good option. I've heard Eldar are very powerful at the moment. I saw some memes, and of course memes are true in all cases. I need to go over it with a bit more black. Make sure we've got a good contrast going. I'm really enjoying painting this model. I'm really glad we found this color scheme, Mikabaka, for the gold. I'm really liking it. Ah, that might be the thing then. KX139. Yeah, to be honest, I just play for fun most of the time. I just want to have a good game. I want to have a good story. So that's what I kind of where in terms of like gameplay things, I like to lean towards Infinity's like my tactical, crunchy tactical kind of game to play, where I know that if I make a bad decision, everything's gonna go wrong for me, and I do kind of enjoy that to some extent. I don't play it so seriously, but it's like that's when I really want to think. If I want to have that kind of like sit down thinky game, Infinity's my thing. Malifaux's probably the one where I would play to get the most story out of a game experience. It's really good for that. Yeah. Just find something that you like to play with, really. Ah, that's why you're not a Space Marine guy. Fair enough. Yeah, I think it depends on which chapter as well, because I'm sure there's some unpopular chapters. But no, yeah, Space Marines are everywhere, right? Well, I forgot to do the turquoise. There we go. That's looking a bit better. Yeah. Yeah, Tau never really caught my attention so much. I can't say that they really pulled me in at all. So, yeah, I've always I love Gene Stealers and I love Chaos. But then I like Dark Angels because Dark Angels are practically Chaos. I really love the lore, so I tend to get more into the books and things. So I listen to a lot of the books on audio, and but yeah. Otherwise, I tend to play other systems. It's nice to have a chance to paint some of these things, though. Yeah, I think for me, like Sisters of Battle, it'll be fun to paint a few of them, but then they start to be a little bit too samey. So I think I'd probably get frustrated painting a whole army of them. That would be my quibble. It's where I kind of like things like I think orcs would be fun to paint because they're kind of a bit chaotic in terms of how they are. So you don't have to paint them all kind of the same. They're not really as regimented as other armies, so they're kind of good for that. No. You don't have to be worried. No, the Drukhari are they're screwed up. I do like the models though, and some of them are getting a bit long in the tooth. But I do like the Drukhari. But yeah, they're pretty mucked up. They get up to some crap. But yeah. Actually, the book I'm reading at the moment has Oh no, I did want that. Has a Dracari. What's it? The Thousand Sun, the main guy in that, the Thousand Sun, he's got a Dracari pet, kind of. Ooh, good question. You could probably start off with, I think a lot of people recommend books-wise for 40k to get, oh god damn it, what's his name? The book is Xenos, and it's the Inquisitor. God damn it, what's his name? Eisenhorn. The Eisenhorn trilogy's fairly good. It gives you a fairly good sense of the worlds through the eyes of an Inquisitor who's dealing with chaos and demons and things like that. Yeah, I don't know who's good on YouTube, so yeah, please recommend away in the chat. I tend to just read the books. I quite like the Horus Heresy stuff. I find that stuff interesting, but mainly because I was into 40k as a kid, so you would hear stuff about the Horus Heresy and you saw like the artwork of Horus facing the Emperor, and it would be like, oh, and there was like no real information about it except for little snippets of things. And then when they actually did start expanding on the actual history, it was fun. It was interesting. I like that. But that's coming from someone who's already knows the setting of 40k, you know. I wouldn't actually start there though, although it is interesting. If you want some stories about some guys who are more screwed up than freaking Dracari, then you can check out the Night Lords trilogy. That one was pretty crazy. If you kind of enjoy stories of space marines who skin their victims and wear their skin as capes, they're pretty nuts. Yeah, it was so good. And the fact that it was also so brutal, but at the same time you're like, I'm kind of rooting for him. Like, it's like, oh my god, what's wrong with me? Yeah, it helps, doesn't it? If you're into Space Marines, Horus Heresy books are gonna be awesome, because it's not all about the Space Marines, but a lot of it is, obviously. But yeah, the Night Lords trilogy is good. Yeah, they are stand-up guys. Ah, yeah. So are you currently reading it at the moment, or are you just imagining for the future? Yeah, Octavia and Septimus. Oh, what a sweet couple. Oh man, my neck. Yes, that's cool. All right. Let's see. I want to try and get all of these. Those bits are kind of done. So
I think I'm at a point where I can actually stick some bits of this guy together. Oh no, I can't. I've got to do the inside of that. Yeah, it's... Oh man. Freaking... Oh god damn it, what's his name? What's the corn worshipper? I liked his arc. Forget his name. Where he's just like drooling like blood and saliva constantly and things at times when he's just completely lost to corn. God damn it, I forgot his name. I'm terrible with names, so... Horrell! Yeah. Uzas! Uzas! Yeah. Hehehe. Uzas. Blood. Blood for the blood god. Skulls for the skull throne. He was good. Oh, that's awesome. Because, yeah, they were around during the heresy, weren't they? And it's amazing how much the Night Lords really hold back against the Chaos Gods and turning towards the Chaos Gods, even though they are kind of chaos. And that for all of the crazy crap that they do, some of them just don't turn. But the those raptors though, the way the raptors were written as well was just crazy. Like those guys are just bestial creatures. They were nuts. Good luck for that. Do you know how many bloody books there are? There's a ton. It's the hardest thing to look at and go, where do I start with this? But yeah. Yeah. Another good one is the series of oh god damn it, Gaunt's Ghosts. Gaunt's Ghosts is good. Very relatable because it's just like regular people. Yeah, there's hundreds, if not 1,000 or so. It's extensive. It's extensive. But yeah, there's a lot of books. And they're really good. A lot of them are really good. If you want something that's just kind of fun as well and a bit tongue-in-cheek, Caiaphas Cain is a fun character and series of books. You probably want to start off with those kind of books which are like these little trilogies and things. So Eisenhorn is like mainly a trilogy, although it gets a little bit longer with the follow-ups with his apprentice, I think. But I haven't read those. But they give a good sense of the world, whilst also probably giving you a bit of mystery as well to try and enjoy to unravel. Yeah, it's hard because yeah, you get pulled around into different things. So right now I'm doing the I think it's just 2 books. Is the Abaddon
ones, which is, I think it's the is it the Claw of Horus or something, and the Black Legion. Yeah, I try to stick to just the credits each month that I can, and then if I've used up all my credits, I try to go through the plus catalog and just random stuff. Yeah. Well, that's done by not Dan Abnett. Why do I keep saying Dan Abnett? That's done by Darren Ebsky Bowden as well, so it kind of like the Night Lords trilogy, it's written well, I think. So yeah, I kind of dig Darren Dembski Bowden's writing style. It's very good. He's very good. I was just thinking, the next thing I want to ask is, what characters or story do you want to see Henry Cavill make for the Amazon series? Yeah, he is trying to produce it. Like, Amazon got the rights to it. However, it came with Games Workshop saying, like, you have to succeed or we're pulling the rights away from you. The contract's like really tight, apparently, on those types of things. And I think part of it was with the Superman thing falling through and him quitting The Witcher. It was kind of like just the right timing as well. And Games Workshop were like, Henry Cavill should do it. I'm pretty sure they were pretty much behind pushing him, pushing for him, whilst Henry Cavill as well is like, I want to do it. So I think it will. It's whether or not it actually gets made, like whether it peters out in the production or something like that. But I'm hoping it'll see the light of day, because I'll be happy as all hell for that. Yeah. Wow. I haven't played World of Warcraft for yonks. I remember playing when it first came out. Close to when it first came out. You'd still buy it in a shop. And then you'd have to pay the subscription as well. His head fell off. No, yeah, they were already filming the third season. I think it's why it's short as well. It's only like 5 episodes or something. So he was doing that one, but I think as they were in the production, seeing how far off the script was going from the lore, I think that was when he was like, I'm done with this kind of thing, which is a shame, because he is Geralt or Geralt, or whatever. Yeah, because it was, they had already filmed it all when he was like, yeah, I'm done. I do believe. Right. I should try and little bit of that sword first before I actually stick this on. But just kind of getting an idea of where I am with this. I think it's going to look pretty cool. Let's stop doing that before I start chipping all the paint. All right. Well, it's almost 1 in the morning for me, and I've been streaming for almost 4 hours. So I think I have to say goodnight. But thank you very, very much for all of you who have joined today and had a wonderful chat in the chat. It's been absolutely awesome. Yeah. I'm glad you were able to get up. So that means you must be in America. Or somewhere around there. Whilst I'm over the other side of the Pacific. But yeah, it was really, really nice to have you join us. Thank you very, very much. Is there anywhere people would like to be raided at all? Is there anywhere you would like to go? And I'll be able to fly you over there. Let's have a look, see. Let's go back to Twitch, see if anyone's online. Oh, Hut Armories is on. Let's go see him. We're gonna go raid him, okay? I'm gonna jump into Hut Armories stream. Okay, so yeah, we'll go and get ourselves over there if you're alright with that. Hut Armories. Here we go. Oh, he's doing some 3D work as well, so that's kind of cool. So yeah, we're gonna jump in and say hello to him. But yeah, otherwise, thank you very much, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure, and we'll catch you next time. All right, see you over at Hut Armories in a mo.
Why did that notification not go off?